The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 1st of November, 1660. This morning Sir William Penn and I were mounted early and had a very merry discourse all the way, he being very good company. We came to Sir William Batten's, where he lives like a prince, and we were made very welcome. Among other things, he showed us my lady's closet, where was a great store of rarities. Also a chair, which he calls King Harry's chair, where he that sits down is catched with 2 irons that come round about him, which makes good sport. Here dined with us 2 or 3 more country gentlemen. Among the rest, Mr. Christmas, my old schoolfellow, with whom I had much talk. He did remember that I was a great Roundhead when I was a boy, and I was much afraid that he would have remembered the words that I said the day the king was beheaded, that, were I to preach upon him, my text should be, the memory of the wicked shall rot. But I found afterwards that he did go away from school before that time. He did make us very good sport in imitating Mr. Case, Ash, and Nye, the ministers, which he did very well. But a deadly drinker he is, and grown exceeding fat. From his house to an alehouse near the church, where we sat and drank and were merry, and so we mounted for London again, Sir William Batten with us. We called at Bow and drank there, and took leave of Mr. Johnson of Blackwall, who dined with us and rode with us thus far. So home by moonlight, it being about 9 o'clock before we got home. Excuse me, Bridget, I'm trying to do something. As a little annotation to that reading, Sir William Penn was the father whose son, also called William, moved to America and formed Pennsylvania. I think he went for religious reasons, for religious freedom, actually. And as a note to that reading, it says, Pepys might well be anxious on this point, for in October of this year, Phineas Pett, assistant master shipwright at Chatham, was dismissed from his post for having, when a child, spoken disrespectfully of the king. No wonder Sam was a little worried. If he'd spoken disrespect, he was 15, I think, when he watched the king be beheaded.